All right, we're live.
Woohoo!
So you have it's a couple of days after you killed the ogre. After I think you forced it to walk out of town and then just sort of jumped it.
Hmm.
Is
Yeah, we
that
needed it out of town.
is that an accurate assessment?
Yeah, we you turned it into a mouse, and then Jonathan turned it into a mouse, and then we killed it.
You turned it
Yep.
into a harmless creature and then just you know
Carried it out of town.
stabbed it until it was dead.
I'm a paladin, and I stand by that. It was going to kill a lot of people in that town.
Hmm.
So Cole Fiery Buckle. The group
Mhm.
found a the group found a letter, or not a, yeah, no, it was a letter, but it appeared to be a letter. It was written on
Mhm.
it was written on like parchment and rolled up,
Hmm.
but it
Yeah.
was in giant script.
Yep.
And
Don't speak
so
it.
you told you told the company, or the party as you were, that you would find somebody who would be able to decipher it and plumb its secrets. Of course,
And then I
forgetting
remembered.
forgetting that
Then
your sorcerer, or I'm sorry, the sorcerer, forgetting he has an actual helmet that will let him do it. But it's
yeah,
funnier. It's funnier that Cole has to do something because of Soren's incompetence. That actually tracks for me. So,
All right.
you have been tasked with trying to find somebody who can read this. Now, you're pretty sure you don't have to go to a giant. That there's probably ways to either decipher this yourself. Maybe if you can find someone who has a book on giant script, or
Mhm.
if you find somebody who can read giant. So
Okay.
that's one thing that you're contemplating this morning as you guys are at the Open Arms Inn and Tavern, where you spend a lot of your time eating and renting rooms and hanging out. You have gathered this morning after. Well, maybe some of you bathed and some of you didn't. I don't want to. I'm not going to take away your player agency. I'm sure some of you want to be disgusting. So
I definitely cleaned up.
you
I'm
wash
a bather.
you wash behind your cloaca, Soren.
You wonder about these things, but there you go. Hey, so
I
what if
don't.
I was? If do I actually can I go? Hey, let me see if my helm actually will help me read this, as opposed to just understand
Well,
when
No,
people are
no.
talking.
I
well,
got it. I said I got it. I said I got it. When I said I got it, then I got it.
we've already
Figure
Okay,
it
established
out.
that you and your character forgot that you even had a helm of comprehend languages. So no, canonically that did not just happen. Now, if you would like to make a history check to see if you can remember that you actually have something that
yeah, I'll do it.
that may come of use, let me actually verify that you even have it, because a lot of times Chris will be, oh yeah, I have a
Yeah, I
arch
looked
robe
at
of the
actually. I
archmage.
looked it
I
up.
have one of those.
I do actually have it. It is in my list of stuffs. And
Why is
but let me.
oh, hang on, that's why. Okay. So Chris, let's look in your inventory list and see if you actually have.
I do have it right there. One, two, three, four, five from the bottom. Helm of comprehending languages.
Yep. You know
All
what?
right.
Let me see something real quick. I'm looking for this in oh no, I'm not. I'm going to search for it in the compendium. Why am I searching compendium? Helm of. There we go. I'm trying to see if it has to be attuned. It does not. So literally, all you have to do is put this thing on, and you can read other languages.
Mm.
But since you forgot it, we'll say that you remember it, and you will avail its use at the next juncture. Cole has already said no. I've got it. You're clearly inept. I'll just do this. I'm kind of putting words into Cole's mouth, but
Yeah, yeah.
That's some
No,
dirty.
I'm
That's
not
dirty
showing it
meta.
to you.
That's dirty meta.
it is dirty meta.
That's very dirty meta.
All right, so you've all, let me see. You've been it's been 3 days since the occurrence, but you've managed to make it back here to the inn. There's been some rudimentary repair work already being done. They've got the doorways, the first floor, that first floor wall already rebuilt, and some of the doorways that were taken out. But there's still damage to the second floor. This edifice, the front of this building is 2 stories high. It's very tall on the inside. So, um, yeah, what would you like to do? Would you like to go in and get something to eat? It's breakfast time. What do you want to do?
Yes, let's do some breakfast. Cool.
All right,
uh,
I will let you move yourselves. I'm not
last
going to
time,
move you. Well, let me
I'm
see. Somebody may have to move Loomis.
I'll move Loomis, maybe. Oh, wait a minute. No,
Alright, go ahead.
Also,
I think
remember that all of your hit points and your spell slots, sorcery points, etc., would be back now because
yeah.
you've had 3 days of to rest.
Yeah, it looks like I can move. I'm starting to figure this out on the phone.
What table are we headed to?
the one that I'm sitting at.
Hagar, I
Right
just
by the
wanted.
door where we almost got assassinated last time, Soren. Way to go.
Well, there's only one empty table.
All right, Cole, you're just gonna hang out, stand. You're not gonna sit down with the others. I don't blame
A
you,
loot.
nah.
but okay.
Sorry, I'm worried about my spell slots.
All right, so Dot comes over and she asks what you gents want to eat this morning. She says that right now the popular thing is a big skillet breakfast. It's like the breakfast is prepared inside a skillet and served in a skillet, and it's a mix of
Sounds
like spicy taters and sausage, bacon, eggs. It can come covered in gravy if you so wish. Covered in like biscuits and gravy.
cool.
Sure.
You guys,
I'll take one.
how much will
Oh,
it be
Take
for the
one.
whole for the table?
and she counts your heads real quick and she goes, "That'd be 2 silver for the whole table."
All right, here you go, and I give her 3.
And she kind of blinks and does a double take and looks at you, and then she curtsies. She doesn't want to seem unappreciative. She's just not used to the dragonborn penny pitcher being so. What's the word?
Deep.
Yeah, there you go. So she runs off to put in your order. Another waitress that you have seen here before comes to take your drink order, and she kind of looks at you and raises an eyebrow, and she's like, "Milk this time again, or something different?"
No,
Uh,
I don't do milk anymore. Sorry.
I'll do cider.
I think I'll have a cider myself this morning.
Make
Just
it the
water
same
for
for
breakfast.
me.
Is that Loomis?
Well, I'm making a cider for me too.
All right, so she goes to get your drink orders. So while they're gone, does the group have any extant business they wish to discuss?
Oh man, yeah, it seems like forever that we've all sat down together. Um,
Well, we had breakfast here yesterday.
yeah, I know, but
You've literally been staying there
Well,
together.
It's
Yes.
been a day.
But I'm glad
exactly.
to be breakfasting with you, Soren.
Same here, my friend. Uh,
well, boy, that was some fight yesterday.
It was 3 days ago.
About 3 days ago. Excuse me.
he's been in a coma for the past couple of days.
Um, I'm anxious to see what that letter says.
I
Oh
need
yeah,
Well,
I'll find out.
I need for
I remember.
Cole and I need for Soren to correct their health totals on their tokens.
Oh, geez. Oh, gotcha. All
All right.
Because I don't open up
I
your
am
sheets. I look at your tokens to see how much health you have.
right, gotcha.
I am concerned about. I'm concerned about that ogre coming into town, though.
Yeah, that was
Now,
really surprising.
and
I've
how did?
been, as you know, as I do most days, I spend some time at the healing, at the church's healing centers, and that ogre did some dirty business to some of these guards. I'm
Mm,
surprised he got this deep into town, but after seeing them, some
Well, we
won't
should be
make it.
happy it was just one.
We should be, but I'm hoping there's not more. And I'm
true,
not
and
Yeah,
sure
then
why they're after. Seems
Torka,
like they're after us.
Torka, give me an investigation check.
Okay.
Okay, 12. That's not too bad. Torka, something that's been gnawing at you for the last couple of days. Because you guys retraced this thing's pattern when you walked it out of the city to murder it.
yeah,
And based on the pattern and based on the manner in which it attacked you, it's starting to seem to you, it's starting to stick in your craw that this all may have been a directed attack against your group.
We seem like we were targeted.
It feels like you were targeted.
Yeah, and I share that with the group.
Do it in character.
because
Well, I share that in the group, and I say, I'd love to know what that scroll that you have there, Stokel has to say. The more we, the more I think about it, that ogre had to have been coming for us. It's obvious to me.
because of that, I kind of look around the room to see if anybody's kind of
That or, and then I look
spotting.
over at Loomis. I guess it could have been targeting him as well.
We don't know much about him.
Possible.
Loomis, you're not a
Uh,
smart man, but you know
Damn.
you know common sense when you hear it, and you don't think it was coming after you, but it may be have been coming after this group of people that you decided to fall in with.
Okay.
Can I just kind of surreptitiously scan the room to see if anybody's like studying us?
Yeah, you can look around the room. Give me a perception check.
Perception. I'm not the
Uh,
most perceptive.
doesn't appear anybody's watching you or is any way concerned about you. Everybody looks like they're enjoying their breakfast skillets.
I would,
Gotcha.
I would, knowing my silverware, uh, loving friend, coveting friend, I would have noticed what he was doing, and I'd look at him and say, "Why don't you just wait till old Dot brings us our breakfast? Ask her
I,
directly. If
well,
anyone's looking for us, she'd know."
gotcha. I just didn't know if anybody might be staking us out or something. Isn't that what they say? Stake out.
So,
Maybe.
speaking of Dot, you see her rustle back over to the table, and she's got her arms filled with breakfast skillets, which sounds really good right now. And then the other waitress, the other server girl, comes to. Oh yeah, we have to explain it to mom. Mom just texted me and said silverware coveting. All right, so Ma, um, this guy right here, the Golden Dragonborn sorcerer, um, he he's known for trying to min max every bit of treasure that he can. Like
These adventures don't pay for themselves.
if they invade a mansion and kill the owner who's a bad guy or something, they're going to take the copper out of the house and
Not
his
they.
mouth
Not
if
they.
he has any in his mouth.
Not they.
No, not they. Soren Lawrenson.
Soren Lawrence.
And as Doc comes over and brings your breakfast order, she starts to leave, and then she stops and she goes, "Oh wait, I almost forgot." And she reaches down into her bosom between her two pillowy
Tracks of land.
lady bumps, and she pulls out 4 vouchers,
Oh,
and she
hey.
hands them to you, Soren, and she says, "Here, you guys might be able to use these."
Oh, who brought them? That's very kind.
It was a bloke I know named Shifty Carver. He gave me these instead of a tip. He had owed me for a while, and he asked me if these would do. I was just ready for him to leave because he smelled bad, so I said sure. But they're 4 free vouchers to get into the Pit of Bones.
Cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, we've been there. That's a pretty neat place. Hey, Dot, has anybody inquired about us lately?
Uh, not that I know of. No one's
Oh,
come in here asking about you.
gotcha. I mean, after that ogre incident, I
I would
was
think
I
that
was
Cole would be disappointed by that.
We've had a lot of looky loos come by and try to see the damage done, and maybe try to get we had a lot of people that first day trying to get a glimpse of like squash guards and things, but
oh,
no one's actually asked about you other than the high constable. The high constable had legitimate questions, obviously, after an ogre
of
attacks
course.
town.
Yeah, yeah. That was pretty intense. Glad we were able to fight that thing off, for everyone.
Yes, yes, we're all glad that you managed to save the Open Arms Inn and Tavern.
Well, you guys have taken care of us for a good bit.
Well, we try. All right, if you need anything, just holler out. And she
Cool.
heads
And if
off.
let us know if anybody seems to be wanting to check us out.
Will do. Everyone say hello to Barrymore, who's in chat. Hello, Barrymore.
Hey, Barrymore.
Oh, Barrymore.
All right, so she's gone. You have your delicious breakfast skillets, and you have whatever you ordered. Some of you ordered milk, some of you ordered
Ciders.
cider.
Well, what kind of headway are you making on that scroll that was left behind there, Stokel?
I got some ideas, but I'm a little bit distracted because even though I've been here many times before, this never occurred to me how good of a name the Open Arms Inn is. What does that mean? Does that
Well,
mean people are here with open arms for us? Or people are openly carrying their arms?
that's a good observation. I think it means friendly,
Look,
but you never know.
well, Stokel is that it could be a double entendre.
Indeed, such a clever name. I never thought of it.
Porka just stares at you and shakes his head.
I'll
Kind
get
of
this
under his
letter
breath.
translated.
Under
Don't
his
you
breath,
worry.
he kind of just says, "Bards."
It's so poetical.
Exactly.
I'm
Getting the
told,
most
do we know
bang
any
out of your book
scholars?
with every word, you should know. Uh, enjoying breakfast, everybody?
Oh,
Pretty
yes,
good.
sir.
Pretty
Having
good.
breakfast.
Delicious.
Told, do you know any scholars that can help us with that letter?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
he used to be. He used to hit on one all the time.
Yeah, there's that very nice lady at the bookstore. If
You
you
know,
if you don't
it
want
might
me to
shed some
take a look
light.
at it.
Yeah,
Wait,
and
wait.
as we shift back over here, I'm trying to remember now which bookstore that is. The Emporium Arcana. That's it.
Mhm.
Yeah, wasn't that the? Didn't she like turn you down? If I'm correct, I can't remember.
You might be remembering that right. Would you
As
like would you guys like to accompany me to the
Yes,
Emporium Arcana?
very much. Very
Yeah,
much,
yeah,
sir.
that sounds great.
as I recall,
I tried to be your wingman, if I recall.
you
That
kept
that
you kept
never
hitting
works
on her
well.
back when you were a cat man,
Right.
and
Yeah.
she finally had to tell you, "Look, this isn't going to work. I have a cat. I own a cat. This is too weird."
Yep.
Now you can come in and say, "See, I can change."
All right.
New life, new strife. Could try again.
Nearly spit my water out.
Let's see. I'm trying to find what that gal's name was at the bookstore.
Oh man.
Well, I
I
definitely
totally
know
have
her.
nothing here to.
I know her last name doesn't end with Fiery Buckle because he shot.
No, her last name is Santorini, which you guys later found out was the name of the mob boss that owns the town
Yeah, yeah,
or that runs the town.
yeah.
Uh, where is this map?
Yeah. I totally have it in my notebook, but it's like 3 notebooks ago.
No, it's
Yeah.
fine. Uh, all right, let's see. Well, no, that's Don Holt now. Well, I remember we had a map for it because we used it. Here it is. So, hang on, I've got to go back down here, copy you all so I can paste you and make you bigger.
That's all
And
it takes.
let's see. That's disgusting. Oh no, the Emporium Arcana is a potion store run by a gnome. So
Oh,
that's
right,
not
right.
it. Damn it, where was? Oh, it's here we go. It's at Verrill's Books.
Yeah, we're all dead.
Beryl Santorini.
I got the
Now,
old notebooks out.
now we can watch Hagar try to put his junk all over. All right. So,
He only likes big purple girls.
big blue girls. All right. So, you come in here to the bookstore and you see the same woman that you saw here last time you were all in here, Veryl
Oh.
Centerini.
Hmm.
She looks up a little alarmed when because she's seen Torka before and she's seen Soren, but she has never seen you the way you are now, Stokel.
Mm-hmm.
I think she
And
also hasn't seen us so mighty.
sure,
I
sure,
mean, we're pretty mighty now.
that as well. But
Oh yeah.
she looks up. She goes, "Oh, it's you two." And she looks at you, Torka and Soren, and nods and smiles. What happened to your friend, the the cat man, the tabaxi?
Why, hello.
That's
Uh,
quite a story. And
well,
I start moving off towards the non-fiction section.
All right,
we went we have come back all come back changed men from the oh gosh, what was that continent? Dang
Luteska.
it. Luteska. Yeah.
What was that
Some
continent
more
we
than
were in
others.
for half the campaign?
Mhm.
Yeah,
I know.
right.
We
We're
came
so
back.
Play-
clear of our life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I came back. Like totally different.
Yes, why this is Stokel. Uh, but I'll let him introduce himself, and then I'll go over to the sorcery, magic, that sort of Arcana books.
All right,
Oh,
Cole.
I'm
Loomis will
Cole.
introduce himself.
Cole, what do you? Yeah,
Hello,
what
my
do you say?
lady.
So yeah, then Loomis steps up beside you, Cole, while we were waiting for you to talk, and says something so cringy. She immediately looks at you like like
I just said hello, my lady.
you're easily the better choice of the two options. So yeah, what do you say to her, Cole?
I'll extend out my hand and say, "Hello, I'm Cole. We've met before, but I was a little more feline before. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I'm a different man after returning from Luteska,
She
and
looks
I'm
she looks a little dubious. Make a persuasion check for me, Cole.
okay.
God Almighty! All right, 27. Look at those modifiers: +5 and a +10.
That's
Damn.
Bart for you.
Yeah, yeah.
So, she looks you up
Because
and
I was
down. Go
I
ahead.
was on the road to Crossington, and I just throw in lyrics to songs as I'm talking
Trying to see
that
like
she
if
may or may not remember.
she's heard of it, and she makes kind of a knowing look at you, like, wait a minute, I've heard that song. It started getting big earlier this year. How is it that you went? So let me get this straight. You were a tabaxi, a cat man, and then
Yes.
you went down south to the jungle continent, and then you came back and you were a half elf
Yeah, you
or an
could
elf.
say
I don't want to assume.
half elf. You could say, yeah, the land changed me, or I was changed by the land.
I see. Is that where you met this dwarf? And she points over at you, Loomis.
No, I've hardly met him actually, but his name
I'm
is
new to the
Loomis.
gang.
What?
I said I'm new to the gang.
Oh, I heard gay.
Yeah, I thought you said you were new to being gay, and I was like, All right.
And I'm 6 foot tall, milady. I'm not a dwarf.
It's the helmet and the beard.
And
He's all
as
right. He definitely fights well. Maybe better by himself than with a group, but he's learning.
I see. All right. Well, what is it that brings you in today?
Yeah, well, so I need some educated help because I have this letter that appears to be written in some language that I don't know, and I'm wondering if you might could translate it for us. And I'll show her the letter.
And she looks at the letter. Ah, giant script.
Ah, can you read it?
I recognize that it is written in giant, but I do not speak giant, and I am not skilled in writing in giant.
Hmm.
However, we do sell books with the giant language that can try to teach you a rudimentary understanding of the giant language.
Hmm. Okay. Well, that's more work than I was expecting, but I could try to apply myself to it.
I will say
Uh,
this, and she kind of looks the missive up and down. I do not believe this was written by a giant
hmm. What makes you think that?
because it's very small.
Hmm. Good point.
If a giant wrote this, it would
So,
be on something much larger, presumably.
uh-huh. So it may be written for a giant by someone else.
Someone may have written it for a giant. That would probably make or something of giant kind, like ogres or trolls.
But we did find it on a big ogre.
Hmm.
Orca kind of wanders
Okay.
back into the conversation.
Um.
And
Okay. Well, can you?
she kind of points off behind her in this direction, and she says the language section is right over there. You'll probably find what you're looking for.
Okay. I'll have a look.
And she nods and she says, "Good luck."
All right. So
So
Cole
I'm
would.
assuming Cole's gonna head over there. I'm gonna head over there too.
Okay.
And when Cole starts
I will.
looking at books, acting like he's, trying to find a book that will
Well,
help.
Cole hadn't done anything yet.
Yeah.
He's still in the same spot.
Oh well, I'll head over there.
Orca's gonna have his war pick over one shoulder and put his arm around Cole, his other arm around Cole, and just say, "This is a pretty lame excuse to talk to a woman, my friend. Grab a book, any book, let's buy it, and let the damn Dragonborn read it for you." And then Torka's gonna just walk back off this way and look back at more nonfiction.
All right. Stokel, what are you doing?
I'll look for the book and I'll bring it up to the front to purchase it.
All right. Give me give me an investigation check.
Okay. All right. Just keeping my character sheet open is
It's under your skills
yeah.
where it says investigation.
Yeah, I got it. I'm sorry.
You're good. Oh. For whatever reason, Cole, there's a lot of books over here. And as you try to look through the stacks and try to find
Ah.
something, you keep coming up blank. You just
Yeah.
don't see anything.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to go back to the front and ask for more help. That's rough, but so I go back over to the front and say, I'm sorry, I just can't find the books that you mentioned. Could you help me?
And she kind of narrows her eyes at you. And she says, "Can you legitimately not find it, or is this? Are you trying to,
Um,
work magic
I'm
or whatever it is you
sure
do?"
I'm sure it's right in front of me, but you know how it is. Sometimes you just can't see what's right there.
Oh, nice.
Make another persuasion check, Cole.
I love
And
it.
don't
Hey,
roll another
can I
one
help
again.
him?
Oh my God. 33. Okay.
Make a wingman check, Soren.
So
Exactly.
yeah, I'll help you find it. I think it's over here, like on the fourth shelf. So you see her come over here, and she starts looking for a book, and after a while, she finds something, and she hands it over to you, and it's the title is Conversational Giant, and below it, in like a smaller font, like a subheading, is seem larger than life to your friends.
Okay.
So,
Do sleight of hand is if you can touch her hand while you take the book from her.
no, we're not turning this into fantasy date night, Chris Head. All right,
Is it a bright yellow book with black lettering?
because that's cringy. All right. So she looks at you, Cole, and she says that'll be 16 gold.
Okay.
Dude,
Inside Cole thinks, whoa, 16 gold, but he doesn't let that show. And he'll pay her. Hold on a second. I got
60 gold.
Outside, he's like, yo.
wait, 1-6, right? We said 16 gold.
Yeah, she said it was
Okay.
that's how much the book costs. If you want a book on
Okay.
giant script, gonna have to pay 16 gold.
I'm glad I'm
Yep,
out of
I
earshot.
do.
Well, it's like,
Yeah,
I thought this was a library.
This is not a library. She runs an exotic bookshop.
Okay, I pay her 16 gold. Decrement to it. I'm not cheap.
And she nods and smiles, and she looks at you and says, would you like that wrapped, or do you just want to take it with you? Was
Oh,
it
I'll just take it with me.
are you buying this as a gift for one of your friends? You're,
Oh no, it's for me in my spare time.
oh well, very good. And she hands you the book and says, "I hope it's everything you dreamt of."
Well, I hope to see you again.
I'm sure you will.
Torka's
Okay.
gonna walk up as everyone's leaving, and he has grabbed a handful of ragged, old children's books, and he's gonna say, "What do you think this is worth?"
And she looks down at you and says, I was going to throw those out just because they're so old, and we had them donated, but it's not something that is of a condition I can sell. I would not feel good charging someone for that."
So Torka's just gonna put 2 gold pieces on the counter and put them in his hat, and then he'll follow him out.
All right. So we will go back to our map. By the way, this right here is Limetown. For those of you who forgot
Ooh.
Wow.
what Limetown actually looks like. All right.
Beautiful.
So yeah, where
So
would you
what?
guys like to go?
Yeah. What time of day is it right now?
We'll say it's probably about noon by now.
Okay. And do our Pit of Bones tickets indicate any time?
Yeah, well, the Pit of Bones, as you know because you've been there before, is in a underground location, and it's always at night.
Oh,
It's right outside the gates, out in the slum district.
Well, I'm gonna tell the guys. It's lunchtime, boys. I'm gonna
Oh,
I'm gonna head to I'm gonna head back to the monastery for a few hours. I guess if we're doing this pit of bones tonight, maybe we should meet. Isn't there a pub next to it or a drinking hall that's part of it?
Up
mm,
up at the place where you're staying.
No, the pit of bones. Isn't it like an
Oh,
underground place? But there's like a
yeah, you can buy drinks there.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like its own. It's like a bar.
All right,
It's
let's
like
meet there a little early and have a few drinks.
it's like a fighting pit,
all right.
but you can get drinks there. All right.
All right, so
I'm gonna probably do some studying, maybe some resting, and uh, I'll I'll meet you there, Toka.
yeah,
you want
I'm
me to
probably
give?
gonna head back to the inn,
you may want to
the
get our
open
good
arms.
buddy with the helmet to do a little reading as well.
Yeah, I know.
Uh,
Let me give you a hand. Let me give you a hand.
nah,
Loomis, Loomis,
nah,
you got
I got
anything to
it.
do?
No, I was maybe gonna eat some lunch, but yeah, I'd like to go with these guys, and if it's okay, and help watch decode this note.
You go with them or you go with me, but I'll see y'all at the Pit of Bones right about
Yeah.
dusk.
Oh, I got this note. Don't worry.
Okay, well, tell you what.
All
Then I'll
right.
go with you. I'll go with you, Torka.
Yeah, I guess I'll go with Torture too now.
All
Oh,
right.
wait a minute. I'm worried about Stokel getting beaten up. Sorry, Stokel.
Oh,
Actually, on second thought, let me hang out with you. This is a
uh,
dangerous city, if I recall
I'm
correctly.
just going back to my room, doing some reading. But
Okay.
shoot yourself, whatever.
All right, I'll come with you.
All right. So, Torka and Loomis, you're going over to the infirmary house. Is that it? Over here?
Yeah, and I've been taking up residence there, uh, and so I'll spend the
You realize
afternoon.
that's kind of like a hospital run by nuns, not a brothel.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
That's
I
all. That's
tithe
all, Torka.
I tithe 10% of my shares of Lutezga earnings to the place last week or 2 weeks ago. Yeah, so I
Let's
spend
just.
my time, Uh, so this afternoon, Loomis may not be too happy about it, but we move throughout the infirmary house. I say some prayers to those that are about to move onward to the next life. We clean a few things. We spend some time helping prepare the evening meal, and then we'll head back towards where we're going to meet our friends at the Pit of Bones.
Uh, that sounds good. I'll be glad to help if you'll allow me.
Oh yeah, of course. We'll
Torka,
take all the help we can get at the infirmary house.
give yourself inspiration on your character sheet.
Nice.
You have earned advantage on a roll, not at the Pit of Bones though. When you're playing something else,
Just
but
as Torka, sure.
just as Torka. All right.
Uh,
Cole and Soren, you are back at the Open Arms Inn and Tavern where you've been staying. You head
Okay.
back to the room that you guys have been sleeping in, like the Three Stooges. Um, what is it, Cole, that you want to do?
Well, let me ask a mechanical question that I can't remember. I think that it's after a long rest that you could change out spells. Like you could
Yeah, and
but I
also, I think when you level up, which you have done, and I don't think you switched out any spells. Um, so yeah, you could switch out some spells now if you'd like to.
okay. Well, if I could do it, yeah, kind of semi retroactively, then I would swap out cautious hideous laughter for comprehend languages first level spell. Um,
Well,
so
it's got to be. I think it's got to be like on the same level though, doesn't it?
yeah. Cautious hideous laughter is a first level spell, and comprehend languages is a first level
Okay,
spell
all
that's
right.
open to the bard.
I thought hideous laughter. I'm sorry, I didn't realize it was level one.
Yeah, it's a brutal level one spell, but it's kind of annoying too. So I'm gonna get rid of it for a season.
Okay.
But mostly for
That's for
the
the day.
purpose of like pretending like I'm reading this book and translating this document, but really I'm gonna cast comprehend languages, which lasts lasts for an hour, and include among the things that you could do, it includes you also understand any written language you see, but you must be touching the surface on which the words are written. It takes about 1 minute to read one page of text. So so I'm gonna like be touching it, feeling it, examining it real closely, and concentrating and basically like while having this fake book open and pretending to refer to things, I'm gonna translate this document as best I can,
All right.
all in
S-
the name of pride because I don't want to admit that I need Soren's helmet.
So you start reading the book or the page, and you as you trace your fingers over the letters, it's like you've known Giant your whole life all of a sudden, Cole. It is addressed to someone named Gorgoth.
Okay.
And it says, Gorgoth, I hope that this missive finds you well. By the way, missive means letter. We need your particular skills to rid us of a problem. This courier will have brought you 200 in gold. If he tries to give you less, you should murder him because we gave him 200 gold to give to you. So if any is missing, it will surely be on this courier. We need you to put an end to three people. One of them is a tabaxi, although we have heard a rumor he may now be a half elf. I, I don't even want to begin to think how that could happen. The other one is a golden dragonborn, some sort of user of magic, perhaps a wizard, perhaps a warlock. I'm not sure. And the other is a paladin who is a turtle that was raised, as we understand it, by dwarves. Our seers have informed us that these three individuals will cause us great consternation in the future, so we would like to nip that in the bud and have you take care of them now before any further unpleasantries. They are staying at an inn called the Open Arms inside Limetown, which is on the east side of the city. Thank you in advance for your services. You don't necessarily have to make it painful. We don't really have anything against them at this point. We're just taking precautions. Thank you. And it's signed the General.
Okay. And Cole doesn't have any idea who the general would be.
Absolutely no idea. You've heard of generals before,
Okay.
even specific ones, but it's not signed General so and so. It's just the General.
Okay. Yeah, Cole's gonna, as soon as he's done translating, he's gonna just, slam the book shut, and he's gonna turn to Soren and say, "Did you know they thought they could have us killed for only 200 gold pieces?"
That's what
I
Cole's
think
mad about. Not that someone tried to have you killed, but because they were going to pay
Uh-uh.
somebody just 200 gold to do it.
I'm not
That's right.
there, but I agree with Cole.
But
I,
also, they know we stay at the Open Arms Inn, so we might should look for another place.
well, what we should do is probably turn this letter over to the High Constable, and she might be able to tell us who the general is. What you say,
Hmm.
spellcaster?
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. She might not, you know, speak or read giant. I mean, not everyone does, or not everyone's really learned
Just give
how
her the
to.
just give her your translation, and give
Yeah.
her the letter.
Okay, let's do it.
And, all right, let's go.
All right, so you're leaving to go to the constabulary.
Yep.
Yep.
All
To
right.
see High Constable Inveth Redina.
It is a quick 0.4 mile jaunt across the city center over to
Let's
where
stretch and
her
relax.
office is.
Okay. And I'm gonna carry the book and the letter, so I can continue to look smart.
Well, let's not get crazy.
Okay. So I can continue to
Hey,
think that I'm
besides
looking
this,
smart.
this is my future wife, not yours.
All right. Cole and Soren. Oh, dang it. Here we go. What is that noise in the background? It sounds like ghost children.
That ghost
It
children.
is my companion that is at my hip wherever I go.
It's a funny one.
All right, so you make it to the constabulary and you walk in. There's a young clerk who's maybe 16 or 17 years old. Not a constable, but someone that looks like they've hired to do paperwork. Is writing on a piece of parchment with the candlelight, and he looks up and he kind of squints and he goes, "Yes, hello. What can we do for you?"
Ah, my good man. There is the High Constable in by chance.
It depends on
He knows
who's.
us quite well.
It depends on
Oh,
who's
oh.
calling.
Uh, our good friends Soren Lawrenson and Stokel. Firebury
Oh,
Local
Butler.
Firebook.
and
Yes,
he gets
exactly.
a look on your face. You can definitely tell he's heard of you before. The famous rich adventurers from of Luteska fame.
More like the great bard and his humble companions.
Yes. Oh, we've heard much of your exploits here, and heard much of the treasure that you brought back with you.
I'm afraid it's here nor there. Most of it donated to charities and whatnot from what our good paladin has done. But is
Well,
the High Constable available?
I'm sorry. No, she's not. She's terribly unavailable this afternoon.
Hmm.
Is she in?
I'm not at liberty to say, just that she is currently unavailable.
Hmm, gotcha. Let's see.
Make
I will.
make a perception check, Soren.
Oh, I am already knowing he's lying through his teeth and he's trying to get a handout. Then I will let's see. I will try to find my dang character sheet. Um, there it is. All right. You wanted me to make a perception?
Yes.
Okay.
Hard to read, this guy.
Mm, mm. Well, um, and uh, I pull out
What, what,
a
what was
what's that?
his name again? Well, I'll ask you, what was your name again?
My name is Lionel.
Lionel. We we're wondering if you know who the general is, because we intercepted a letter that is signed by him.
And he starts to say something, and then he stops. No, I've never heard of such an individual.
Mm.
Uh,
Is there anybody else that I can probably ask about that may be able to help us?
Not currently, no.
Okay, uh, I go, I holler out, "Hi, Constable Medina! It's your friend Soren. Are you about?"
There's no answer.
Go knock on a door.
As you get up to try to go past the desk where you are, you find that there is a door, like that goes about it's about as high as your stomach, and it is barred.
Yep, I go ahead and knock on the door. Hi, Constable. We have some very important information.
And Lionel just kind of leans back in his seat. There's no answer from the constable.
Mm. I will go. I'll step outside and yell up to the windows.
Okay.
Uh, uh, hey, hi,
yeah.
Constable. Are you about? We have some very important information.
Absolutely no answer.
Oh,
Okay, Soren, let's go. We'll just keep an eye out for the good constable.
And Lionel looks over at you, Stokel, and says, "Oh, I could perhaps be persuaded to go and try to find her in the back."
oh, so she's in the back. Come on, let's go around the back. Oh,
Uh, um,
jeez. All right, I'll give him a couple of silver.
Sounds pretty rapey.
So you put 2 silver down on the
Yeah,
desk, and he's
exactly.
like, "Oh, I'm afraid you'll have to persuade me a little harder than that."
Do you know how
uh,
we survived Luteska, right?
No, I've not heard.
Hmm. Have you ever heard any tales of Luteska?
I've
A
not.
murderous continent?
I've been told it's filled with things called dinosaurs.
And how many people do you know that actually survived Luteska?
How many people do I know that have even gone down there?
Or survived Luteska?
And he nods. True.
I'll
So I'm giving
I'll
you a
add a
discount.
gold to the 2 silver.
Okay. So he takes the gold and he takes the 2 silver, and he bows politely to you, Cole. And you see him heading towards the back. He stops and pulls up what looks to be like a trap door in the floor, and then starts going down a ladder.
Mm.
A full minute passes.
I'll go ahead and look over whatever he's been writing in.
It looks like he is writing down a list of things that he needs to pick up from the market. It looks like he's making some sort of beef stew based on the items that he's getting.
Okay.
And after a minute, you hear the trapdoor open up again, and you see the constable heading back up. She kind of takes a moment to dust herself off, and then she looks down the hall towards you, and she comes closer, and she says, "Oh yes, Mr. Lawrenson, good to see you again. And who's your friend?"
Oh, I know he looks a bit different than you once saw him, but this is Stokel Fiery Buckle. He comes back much changed from the continent.
And she
Not
kind
a
of
different place.
her eyes kind of bug out a little bit, and she goes, "Very changed is an understatement, I think."
Do
I'm
you have
still
a
myself on
moment?
the inside.
I'm sorry, what? You were both
Oh,
talking over one another, and I couldn't hear.
sorry, sorry. Go ahead, Stokel.
I'm just saying that I'm still myself on the inside.
Well, that's what counts. And she pats you on the shoulder, and then
Do you have a moment?
she looks at you, Soren.
Yes.
Yes, yes. What is it that I can help you with?
Uh, Stokel, you
So,
did your
so
investigation on this letter.
I have this letter. As I'm sure you're aware, there was a giant ogre in the town that we dispatched uh, on behalf or for the benefit of all citizens here.
Oh
And
yes, yes. That
we
reminds me. Hold that thought, and you see her. She turns around and leaves you, and you see her go through a side door down the hallway. She closes it behind her. You hear some rustling in her office, and she comes back out. And she hands you, Cole, a small coin purse.
what is this?
That is a reward that was agreed upon by, and she pauses, the mayor and his committee to pay you, should we see you, for services rendered with the ogre. And you know that when she talks that way, she's talking about um, Mikhail Santorini, the crime boss that leads the town.
Oh,
Okay.
well, thank you, thank you. Uh, uh, Cole, please tell her the contents of this letter. Um, and actually, is there somewhere where we can speak where we cannot be overheard because this may be delicate information?
Oh, we can go into my office. It's private enough.
Okay, good, thank you.
And you see her turn
Okay.
around, and she goes back down the hall and then turns in, opens the door to her office and steps in and waits for the two of you to go in before she closes it behind you.
Okay.
Well,
Pray,
Then
Cole.
what is it that
I'll open up my book for casual reference, and then unfold the letter and show it to her and explain how how this is a letter to Gargoth, whoever that is, and it's promising 200 gold pieces for ending three people, naming us three, Torka, Soren, and myself, and saying the writer says that these three people are expected to cause us great consternation, and it's signed the general, and we don't know who that is, but we expect that you do.
both of you make insight checks.
All right.
Not really strong.
I don't think it's mine either. Let's see. Come on, insight check. Oh, there we are.
It's under the eyes. Okay. All right. The two of you, as you're studying her reaction, when you say, "Can they add them together?" No, no, they cannot. Um, it does look like she recognizes that phrase,
Hmm.
and she thinks for a moment, and then she says, "It could be the Order Esoterica."
Oh, okay. We've heard something about them, and now as a player, I honestly can't remember where
Make
we've heard
a
this, but I
make a history
have it
check,
in my notes.
Cole.
Okay. Love history.
Cole, you recall before you left for Lutezka that there were rumors of marauders that were working on the open road. They were waylaying people that were going down the King's Road and taking any magical weapons that they had. Soren, make a history check.
All right. I do recall this. I think we busted some of them up, if I'm correct. Let's see.
Soren, you
Yes.
know from your contacts, and remember, you guys went to a town. Or wait, no, that was a different campaign. You guys are close by, and I'm going to go to a regional map to a town called Arcadium,
Mm-hmm.
where I think
Mm-hmm.
you guys went to go do some business once. You were like trying to buy some magic items and things like that, and
Yeah.
you had heard uh, of the Order Arcanum. So the Order Arcana, or you had heard of the Order Esoterica, pardon me. So the Order Arcanum, Soren, you know, is a group of mages. It's an order of mages that is centered in Dawnhold in Simmerlin, which is to
Mm-hmm.
the east. But it also has what's the best way to say this? Facilities all around the world.
Mm-hmm.
But recently, there has been a splinter group that has broken off and believes that just everyday common folk and adventurers wielding magic items is calamitous and poses a grave threat to the world itself. And they are, what's the best way to say this? They are very exacting in their practice. They will take it by force, and if need be, they're not above killing people to take whatever magic they have on their possession.
Mm.
So that is what the two of you remember, as she
Okay.
says, Order Esoterica.
Mm-hmm.
And High Constable Verdina, she looks at you and says, "This general is rumored to be their field marshal, their battle commander. But it is not a he, it is a she,
Mm-hmm.
from what we have heard."
Mm.
If the Order
Oh.
Esoterica
Oh.
is after you to the point where they are willing to hire assassins, and when she says assassins, you guys kind of get it. This ogre wasn't just an ogre. This ogre was a badass that y'all fought.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
He had two of you down to like 10 or 12 hit points.
Oh yeah, yeah, I recall. Exactly.
Yep.
And I was hitting him with every heavy thing I had. That's just pieces.
So I would be very careful if I were you while traveling between towns.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the
Okay.
order. The order. Uh,
I'm going to write it
The
down.
Order
yeah, please
Esoterica.
do.
I got it.
Order Esoterica. Gotcha. Okay. And they're a splinter group of the Order Arcana. Am I correct?
Mm-hmm.
Order Arcanum.
Arcanum. Okay. Is there a uh, a a representative of the Order Arcanum in this city?
And she shakes her head no. To meet with members of the Order Arcanum, you would have to go east towards Arcadium.
Gotcha. All right. It may be worth a trip. Even though it's a little dangerous.
They actually have a school out there in Arcadium where they train some of the younger mages.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you. And would you like to keep this letter for evidence of their dealings in this town?
Well, you already defended yourself from this hired assassin they sent after you. You've already killed him, so we're not going to put him on trial. Um, I can hang on to it if you'd like, but I don't necessarily need it for court or anything.
Okay. I was
Yeah.
thinking with the general that if uh, if if something was to come to that, but was that just too much for? Uh, I don't know. That's just my idea.
Well,
Yeah.
if you can
I'll
find
hold on to it if you don't need it.
if you can find something else that matches her writing in that script, perhaps we can use it to form a pattern. Um,
Mm.
but most likely, what will happen is, and she kind of pauses for a moment. I mean, let's face it, the way the world works, either she's going to kill you or you're going to kill her and her people.
Mm. True.
I
True.
doubt very seriously we're going to have a trial.
Yeah. Very well. Yeah. Okay. Um, well, thank you. Thank you very much. And good day. It's always a pleasure. And by the way, is there a way of being able to see you without having to pay a tax when we come in?
A tax.
Yeah. Yeah. It seems like that we had to pay a gold and 2 silver to see you.
Oh, you mean Lionel? Well, I can't really
Mm.
blame him. He has sick parents that he has to look after. The city
Uh,
doesn't really pay him well, being the page here.
oh, okay. So sick parents. Okay. Well,
I
if you
never
say so,
figured you to be
that's fair.
so stingy with a copper, Mister Lawrenson.
Well, it was it's okay. Well, I will if you don't mind.
I
Uh,
mean, I can go and get
here,
it for him if you'd like.
no, here, actually, let me do this. Um, let me hand you 2 gold from us, but don't tell him where it came from. For his parents and what have you.
Very well. I'm sure he will be very happy.
Gotcha. I was worried that we had a situation where we had somebody that's you making it where you had to buy for the constable services, and that's not what we want to have. I'm assuming. But thank you and good day.
Yes. Good day to you both. All right. We're gonna pause because I have to get up and stretch my legs and get a drink. So
Oh,
feel
there you go.
free to kick it around the room. Remember, you're being streamed, you animals. So behave yourselves. Also, remember my
All
mother's
right.
watching you. So again, behave yourselves. I'll be right
All
back.
right.
Dale, you're in charge.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Exactly.
I'm gonna step away
No,
too for a second.
I don't want to
I
get a
can go to the
drink.
restroom.
I gotta pee.
I gotta pee. All right, everybody, don't tell that Dale went to go pee as
Loomis, I
well.
think you and I are up next.
Okay.
Ah, I hope you don't feel bad that you're not downstairs drinking a lot.
No, I don't. I did enough the last couple nights.
Yeah.
Can't do it anymore like that.
No,
days on, you know.
I drink too much, but I don't drink too much like that.
Yeah, yeah, once a week. It's usually what I do, but I'm a little tired. I'm an hour ahead, but
Oh
isn't
yeah.
isn't Chris an hour
Chris is
ahead
an
too?
hour and ahead. Yeah. Chris is East Coast.
Yeah,
All right.
Virginia, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna pee. I'll
Okay,
go to sleep. I'll be right back.
all right,
We'll have a moment. What?
all right.
And I'm back.
Me too, sort of.
Mhm.
I'm still gonna get
Gotcha.
a drink of water.
You still need to get a drink of water?
Yeah, but I'm taking you with me.
All right, I'm back, you filthy animals.
Hey!
I was not in
Uh,
charge.
He was in charge. He was watching us like a hawk.
Nope.
All
I
right.
went in and peed. I need to let my damn dog out.
Well, get up and go do it real quick. We haven't started.
No, 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 it's
Exactly.
fine.
No, it's fine. The dog can suffer some discomfort for a while. I won't kill it. Let's just go. Let's play.
He'll just poop on the stairs.
All right. So, do you guys want to meet up before you head, or before you meet at the Pit of Bones, or what do you want to do?
Uh, I
I think we're already on the move from the hotel, so we'll probably head to the Pit of Bones next.
yeah, I think
Mhm.
after our shift, not shift, but after doing the rounds at the infirmary house, I think uh, I think Porca and Loomis will enjoy a pipe of smoke and a glass or a drink of mead while we're at the infirmary house. Porca's got a little stash, you know.
I was about to say, wait a minute.
And, you know, Porca's just going to tell him from time to time it's good to ground ourselves in this kind of work, taking care of the helpless, taking care of those that need to be taken care of, because we do a lot of dirty things when we're on the road.
Sounds good.
All right. So, as the two
I
of
like
you
the
are,
chance to help.
go ahead.
No, I'm good. I just talking.
No, I'm just
He was
saying.
just saying he has a he had but he said he thanked Torco for the chance to help and the need and you know felt good.
All right. So, as the two of you are conversing, you see Cole and Soren approach the entrance to the Pit of Bones. Now, when I say entrance, it's still in the same location as it was last time. Sometimes it changes, but not often. Um, and the door is actually marked with a skull. It's like a red skull with like a red group of what looked to be long stones around it, and that's what kind of marks it. Outside there's like a large stall where there's like what appears to be a large half orc, and he's got half orc kids that are working for him, and they're taking like orders for like mead and ale.
I'll I'll stride up and order 4 meads.
All right, 4 meads.
Okay.
That will be 1 silver and 2 copper.
I'll give him 2 silvers.
All right, he looks very very thankful, like like you're helping his kids maybe. Thank you very much, sir, for your generosity.
I'll give him a second or a third silver and just give him a wink.
If there's anything I can do for you, let me know.
Thank you, good sir. And I'll distribute the meads around my friends.
Oh, thank you, sir. I got the next one.
Right.
We'll give a
Drink?
good slam of chalice of mead chalices together.
All
Good
right.
to be back in. It's good to be back in Limetown with you boys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Luz
you guys
Tekka was a year that it was an adventure, but it didn't have the hominess, shall we say, that it's nice to come back to.
Yeah, it had trying to keep your crotch dry and getting
Yeah, you
killed
guys will have
and
to
turn into
regale me with some stories.
turn into a half elf.
Invisible troll shaman bitches.
Hacks.
Hey, but so what was on the letter?
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah,
guys
so
find out what was on that letter?
yeah, so I studied up and read this book and then translated this letter.
Make a
And,
deception check, Cole.
Yeah,
Okay.
ever the scholar.
Okay. There are a few things in life that I'm good at. This is one of
Woo! Seems legit.
Hey!
Seems legit, fellas.
them.
Cole can read.
Yeah,
Who
so
knew?
Smartest man I know.
I look up in the
Yeah.
air and go, Jesus Christ.
And all of you wonder who Jesus Christ is. You have no
Exactly.
frame of reference for that person at all.
Exactly.
So anyway, I was studying up from my library book and learning a little giant, and then I was translating this, and it's
That's-
it's basically a letter from who we learned is this girl named the General, and she's writing
Girl?
to yeah
Wow,
She's
girl
with-
can be in
apparently
charge these days.
yeah
She's-
according to the constable, she's somebody with the Order of Esoterica, and
Which is
some
a-
kind of battle commander.
and
Sorry,
they
go
seem
ahead.
to be they're a splinter group from the Order Arcanum, and they're trying to steal and confiscate, that's their term for it, steal all magical items, and they've been waylaying people, and so that's at least some of the background. We found that out from the High Constable, who's still quite fetching, by the way. Go ahead, Cole.
Well, then, according to this letter, the three of us at least, were expected to cause great consternation to the group. And so they preemptively paid this Gorgoth 200 gold Yes, you heard that right. Only 200 gold to end.
Well, I'm glad that I've joined up with 3 celebrities.
Yep. Yep.
Are we celebrities if they only got 200 gold on our head?
Yeah,
I
I don't
look
know.
pretty disturbed right now.
Well, I mean,
Another thing of note is that this general knew that we'd be staying at the Open Arms Inn.
Hey, if I
So
could get away with only paying 200 gold to get rid of the three of us, that sounds like a bargain. You know, I
well,
mean, obviously this assassin was an idiot.
You got
So
300. You got 200 gold worth of spoons in your bag right now, Soren.
I spent that ages. I spent that ages ago. Back when times were hard, if you recall.
You don't spend money.
No, you let us spend it for you.
Hey, I just spent. I bought breakfast, and went ahead and helped out that guy's poor parents. So with two
I don't
gold
know
and two
whose
silver.
parents you're talking about, but
I'm a
whatever.
changed man. Ish. I'll still read the spoons.
All
Hey,
right,
can we actually go back to that that mechanical guy, his house? Maybe there is some copper wire in the walls. He might have a light. Go ahead. Sorry,
I'll slap you. All right, so people start to filter in now to the pit of bones. You let's go down to that. Hang on just a second here. I gotta turn the music down.
I wasn't hearing music, and I was earlier.
It was music, and it was like a sound effect kind of ambience track. It's over now. All right, so as you make your way inside, you see these kind of like, well, they're like Vegas showgirls. They start to point out, where you can sit. They ask you if you want to sit on the left or sit on the right. They these girls kind of, they're out there. They're part of the performance, but they also take like beer and food orders and show you to your seats, that kind of thing. And they also take bets.
Are they leading us to anywhere particular to sit?
Not anywhere in particular. They're just, they tell you they've got room still to the left or right, wherever you want to go.
Well, I'm gonna stride over to this area. Seems like a good place to watch the action. Oh, there's
I'll
two
follow.
Torkas. Is this my Torka?
Oh, yeah, y'all aren't there anymore. There we go.
What a kick-ass
Yeah.
comic book where two Torkas collide.
Yeah, that's right. Or where Cole meets his Tabaxi self. That would be it.
Oh, nice.
That'd be like an
That would
alt.
be it.
That's the alt comic book series for sure.
Yep. That's like a Secret Wars thing for sure.
It's like the
Hey,
old,
there's Cole.
there's the old Cole.
The old Cole.
Say goodbye to him forever.
Hagar,
Okay.
one of Jonathan's daughters drew that for him.
oh, okay.
And then Chris Head got him killed.
Yep.
And then he had to be reincarnated as something his daughter didn't
One
draw.
day I'm gonna write a book of the untold tales, of how things really went down.
As I said, a gentleman should write a book.
All right. So, you see the girls performing to get the crowd riled up here out in the pit. You see Ruvero, the halfling illusionist, who is largely sort of like what's a bit almost like the ringleader or orchestra master here at the Pit of Bones. And as everybody sits down and settles in, you hear him start addressing the crowd, and he's talking, but his voice booms out across the Pit of Bones. He's not yelling, he's just talking in a normal voice, but magic is amplifying it all across the arena. Who loves you and who do you love? And the crowd starts cheering, Rivero, Rivero. Welcome to the Pit of Bones. Tonight, we have a very interesting event for you all. What happens when iron meets iron? Tonight, we will find out. Introducing first, and he points to the far side of the arena. Introducing first, which, you know what? Hang on. Who's giving me the most trouble tonight? Chris Head.
That's your
It's always
go-to.
Chris Head. Yeah.
That is your go-to.
What is this thing's name?
Parallax. The
Para-
Destroyer.
Parallax.
Parallax the Destroyer.
The name of Hal Jordan from Emerald. What was that?
I knew you'd get it.
Emerald Requiem, or I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, when he went all evil.
Yeah.
Well,
all right.
because his whole city was destroyed, including his wife.
And across from him, and he points down directly in front of him now, John Hagar. What is the name of your golem?
Manacle. Like metal.
Yes, I did the math.
Manacle the Mechanical.
Manacle! And he kind of holds up his hands and then points back to Manacle in the crowd. Yay!
No.
And he bangs his chest.
Well, he's a golem. They don't
Lord.
really. They're pretty much just going to do whatever they're instructed to do. They don't really have animus or personality. So
Okay.
they don't like, oh, you know, they don't even speak. They're literally just robots that follow commands.
Okay.
All right. That's what Chris had wanted. I'm sorry. That's what you all get stuck with. All right. Next up, Stokes. What is your golem's name?
His name is Steelheart Sentinel. And when he's announced, Cole is going to cast Prestidigitation to make like this side of the railing kind of sparkle and light up
Okay.
in
All
time with the crowd cheering if they cheer.
All right. So you do that, and everyone starts cheering even more, and you start hearing people around you saying, "Put my money on that one right there." They're telling the attendant girls who are taking the bets up in the stands. All right, and last but least, or last but not least, pardon me,
Yeah.
Hendo. What is your golem called?
Guardians.
Vulcan.
Vulcan.
Vulcan. I thought I was muted, so I started to say Vulcan, and I went to check my button.
Oh no, it was better than
Vol.
I'm just glad it wasn't Vol something else. All right.
Yeah, stuttering Vol.
All right. So you should all be able to click your golem now and see the corresponding bubbles above their head. You should be able to move them if everybody could try to move them 5 square, or just 5 feet to your left or right. Parallax,
Got it.
manacle.
Trying to. Come on, phone.
If you need
Okay.
me to move, oh, there you go. Look at you.
All right. So with that, Rivero screams at the crowd, says, "Let the combats begin!" I need everyone to roll for initiative. Click on your token. And then you're going to access the Golem character sheet at the very top. The Iron Golem. Click that and then click initiative. It's going to be where it says INIT in the center towards the top.
Oh, okay. Not intelligence, but
No, in initiative.
yeah, yeah.
Come on.
It's a next little to the right of armor class and hit points.
Yeah, I had mine loaded, but now it's not working.
Okay, we're just going to roll for you.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. So, first up,
Roll for me.
First up is Manacle. Manacle, what would you like to do? You have 30 feet of movement, as you can tell by your bubble there on the right. The blue one shows you your movement. The middle one, the green one, is your hit points. Actually, this should be reversed. Hang on. Your armor class is in the middle, and it's 20. I need to do that for each one of these dudes. Give me just a second. John, are you okay?
Yeah, it booted me. I mean, and I'm trying to get it loaded back up again. It's kind of difficult. It keeps reloading. Maybe I should watch you guys fight. Or you can just move me straight ahead.
Well, do you want to attack somebody, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, move me straight ahead, and I'll attack whoever's straight in front of me.
All right. So, as the
No, I haven't given him a pill.
easy there. All right. So, you have 30 feet of movement, and you're telling us you want to move 30 feet ahead of you.
Yes,
Okay.
straight ahead to like noon.
5, 10,
Or
15,
till 6 o'clock,
20,
straight up.
25, 30. All right, you have moved 30 feet forward. That is all the movement you had. You are not in range of anybody right now.
Okay, that'll end my turn.
You can hold your attack until somebody gets close to you. And also,
Okay.
guys, keep in mind that these golems all have swords, and the swords have a reach of 10 feet. If they're going to hit something with their fists, then that's 5 feet. But if they're going to use their sword, that's 10 feet.
Got it.
Okay. Is his sword in range of?
It is not. No, you are.
Okay.
You are 15 feet away from.
And I'll hold my attack for.
Okay.
When somebody gets close.
All right. Next up is Stokes.
Right. Okay. Do you know that someone is holding their attack?
I mean,
Yeah.
it's dirty meta.
Oh, that's
Usually it
you
doesn't come into
wouldn't
play
know in game.
because typically there's no PvP in D&D. But right
Yeah.
now, you guys are fighting one another using literally the exact same stat block.
Yep. Okay. Then I would charge. So I'll do 5, 10, 15, 20.
All right. Now, he is within 10 feet of you. Do you want to use your sword or. Because you did say that you were holding your action, Hagar.
Hmm. Uh, no, I don't think he would see. He's looking straight forward.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
He chooses not to attack you. Now, that
Okay.
was when you say that you're going to hold your action until somebody gets within range of you for you to strike. If you don't strike, you lose the action. Just FYI.
Sure, I understand, but I'm
Okay.
just trying to role play it because he was going straight,
No.
and
That's
when you see
fine.
him,
I'm just telling you. Once he's within range and you don't attack him, you've lost your action.
okay.
Okay. All right. Steelheart, I think you still have movement, or is that all of it?
Well, I'm gonna attack
Okay. You're gonna
you
use your sword.
with that. Yes.
All right.
So,
Your target number is a 20.
keep losing my.
That goes for everybody.
Um, okay. So, and he. There is.
15. You swing at the other golem and miss. But you do
Okay.
have 2 attacks when you take the attack action.
Yep. I'm gonna attack again with sword.
All right.
Uh,
31 is a hit. Go ahead and click on attack to do your damage.
okay.
All right. So, Manacle, I'll take off your damage for you since you're having issues. Minus 18.
Okay.
You definitely feel that. You definitely feel a heavy iron sword slash you in the back, causing damage to some of your plating.
Okay.
All right, Steelheart. Did you want to do anything else? I don't think you can. I think you've done everything you can.
Well, I can. I still have movement left. I'm just gonna move 5 to right there.
Okay. All right.
So still within 10, and then I'll end my turn.
All right. Next up is Parallax.
Cool. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I will go ahead and attack Steelheart.
There are no friends in the pit of bones.
Exactly.
All right.
Let's
Love you,
see.
baby.
Love you too, baby. Oh, you weren't talking to me.
Exactly.
I guess
All
my
right.
mute doesn't work.
First attack.
That hits. Go ahead and click your damage.
Yeah, man.
These
well,
do
I
3d10 plus 7, by the way.
Yeah, I'm trying to find how do I click on
You
damage.
click on where it says attack next to the number. See where it says attack 29? You literally click on attack.
Oh, gotcha. All right. Well, oh, there we go. Got it.
All right,
Hit it.
Steelheart, you take 23 slashing points of damage.
Got it.
All right. Do you want to make your second attack, Parallax?
I will make my second attack.
15. 15 does not hit.
Cool. That is the end of my turn.
Vulcan, you're up.
Okay, out of character.
Yes.
Do we have bets on this?
Well, the gist of it is that if you win, then you won the bet that you placed.
Okay.
Unless you guys want to bet on somebody else.
No.
But then you'll all be like, "Oh, okay. Well, we'll just make this guy the winner," and then you'll just let that person win,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll say, "No, you guys are filthy, and you've ruined my
I
team."
I thought that's how it's done in Lime Time. I thought that's just
Yeah,
how you do
exactly.
things.
Okay, and
No, we're not looking for ways to cheat the system tonight. It's just
there is a mechanic about casting spells. Should I assume we're not using that?
no. Your iron golems do not have spell slots.
Okay.
They literally have everything that the card that you're using, the stat block, has.
Yeah.
Well, it talks about a spellcaster who wears the. Anyway, okay. Got it.
Oh yeah, they can do it. Use it as spell storing. No. You ignore that part.
Okay. Um. All right. I am going to move. Somebody choking.
Chris Head's been doing that all night. I just assume he's built
No,
a cat.
I have not been I didn't make any noise. It's somebody else. I did hear it though.
Well, I fucked that up.
Wow.
That's
What the?
that.
Not safe for kids.
That's not my movement tool.
It used to be easy to
Oh,
erase that, and
cool.
now since Roll20
Yeah, it
has
doesn't seem
changed
easy
everything,
anymore.
I can't
Yeah, I
delete
used
that.
to draw stuff all over the maps. Done the
Yeah,
cinema.
I've always hated it.
It does say that he has like poison. That's
But
That
you
was
remember we're
always.
immune to poison.
Yes,
We're-
you
yeah.
all have poison. You're all also immune to poison. You're free to try to poison each other all you want.
Well,
It's not going to work.
I'm just saying that green stuff looks like poison breath. That's one of his abilities.
So we
I was
lost
just
an
trying
attack.
to do my
Is that what
ruler.
you're saying?
Okay, here we go.
Poison ruler too.
Oh, here we go. Whew.
All right, I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I don't even know who you guys are because I can't see your.
This is Hagar. This is Stokes. This is Hit.
Yeah, the names aren't on the things. That's the
I'm
reason why.
going to ready. I'm going to ready my attack, and that'll end my turn.
What's the
Yeah.
trigger? What's the trigger for that?
The trigger for me attacking is someone attacking me.
Okay. All right. We are at the start then of round 2. Next up is Manacle. John Hagar.
Okay. He is
Cool.
angered that
He's really not. He's a
Stokes is-
construct. He's doesn't have.
he's just gonna go.
All right. So as you have moved away from Vulcan, do you want to use your reaction to make an attack of opportunity?
No, because I said I would wait.
Well,
for
that's
me
your
to-
action. You have a
Oh.
reaction when someone moves out of your melee range.
Yeah, I will swing with my sword.
Okay.
I'm going. Sword.
28 hits. Roll your damage. Another 26. I'll take that off.
Okay.
All right. Now, Manacle. In this situation, you are not getting advantage from Parallax. He is not an ally.
Ah,
Just FYI.
All right. Okay. So I'm gonna swing at Stokes' guy.
Okay.
You would roll for me. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I'll do that. 29, that hits for 28 slashing damage on Steelheart Sentinel. I'll let you subtract that, John.
Got it.
All right.
And that'll end his turn.
All right. Next up is Steelheart. Jonathan, what would you like to do?
Oh wait, he had 2 attacks,
Alright.
darn it. Okay, the next time.
Oh, wait, hang on. That's right. Steelheart, hang on just a second. Point of parliamentary procedure, he does get 2 attacks.
Yep.
The second one is also a hit. That was 1 away from a critical. You take another 20 slashing damage.
Oh.
Now it's your turn.
Okay. So I'm going to move.
Vulcan, everyone's so terrified of you, they just stayed away from you.
I am mighty.
I'm gonna move 5. Yeah, I guess I gotta stop there. And I'm gonna attack this dude.
What are you talking about? Somebody
That's-
just hit you. How many hit me?
That's Chris head.
Yeah, you hit me too. You hit me too.
I don't know what you're talking about. You're backwards.
You literally hit Jonathan first.
You
Mhm.
know? I'm going to use a persuasion check.
All right, I'm gonna swing the sword.
All right, roll it one more time
26.
because remember you make 2 attacks.
Okay.
Both of those
Damn.
hit. Roll damage for both of them. A total of 43 damage to Parallax.
Alright. Minus 43. Alright.
And I'm gonna take a calculated risk and move here. So I've already moved 5. That would be 10. And I may keep moving, but I'll wait there for attacks of opportunity.
Manacle? Do you want to do that?
Manacle, do you want to attack Steelheart as he moves out of range of your sword?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Sure do.
19 misses.
Okay.
All right, so that's 10. This will be 15, 20, 45, 30. I'll end my turn.
All right, very good. Next up is Parallax,
Paralyzed. Okay.
which I'm pretty sure I took last night so I could poop.
You gotta take it with like a gallon of water, though.
And I go ahead and attack. It's Steelheart. Am I correct?
Yes.
Steelheart, yep.
Yeah, Steelheart. I'll give him a whack on the head. Bonk bonk on the head. 2 attacks on Steelheart. First one, boom. Let's see, damage.
Ooh, 30 slashing.
Oh,
And then second attack,
Second attack misses by 1.
miss. Okay.
All
and
right.
That'll be the end of my turn.
All right, next up is Vulcan.
All right. Who is this here?
That's Hagar.
Manacle.
I don't want to pick on Manacle. Can I get to anybody else?
Everybody wants to pick on John. I think you guys remember in the old days of like Starfleet battles when John would, John would whip out the slide rule and the abacus and just school everybody.
That
Yeah,
Klingon
exactly.
son, that Klingon son of a bitch.
I'm bringing out my graphing calculator. Up yours.
And
Exactly.
I'll kill your whole damn
25.
fleet. I'm on the y-axis, bitch.
Crunchiest damn game there was, and we loved it.
So the only one I can attack is, I think, Christopher.
Yeah.
That's Parallax, buddy.
Paralyze!
Parallax.
Take a sword in your butthole.
Easy. We're streaming,
26.
dude. 26 hits. Make your second attack. Okay, 34 damage.
Ah.
And sword again misses.
Oh, natural one. Yep, that's a miss. All right.
It's because I said booty hole on the stream.
These things are plus 13 to hit. Y'all have no excuse to not hit.
I do. I rolled
right.
a 1.
Head, did you take that 34 damage off?
Yeah, I did.
All right. So we're at the start now of round 3. Manacle, you're up.
Okay.
You are 25 feet away from Steelheart and 25 feet away from Vulcan and 30
Okay.
feet away from Parallax.
I will move up to
Oh,
Vulcan
right.
and attack Vulcan.
All right, make your 2 attacks.
Oh, can you do it for me?
Oh, yeah. I forgot. Miss and a miss.
Ooh.
All right.
That was a 3 followed by a
Land my
6.
turn.
All right. Next up is Steelheart. Stokes.
Okay. I'm not muted, am I?
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah, okay.
We heard
Um,
everything you said about us.
All right. I am just gonna swing at Parallax. Let's see if I can. How do I-
This is how the universe will end one day. Just 2 giant avatars powered by Chris Head and Stokes just trying to kill one another.
Well, we
This
got
is
plenty
roll-
of time then.
Damn.
Both of
Oh,
those
God,
hit.
2 hits.
Yep, roll the damage.
This should. Jeez.
All right, a total of, what is that? 53 points of damage.
53.
Ooh.
Ooh. Slug.
Oof. That was savage.
That was
Yeah.
savage.
I definitely want to do something else just for variety, but it's hard to give up. Sword swinging.
All right, is that in your turn?
Yep.
Next up is Parallax.
Parallax will defend himself or defend itself. Let's get the swinging.
You started it.
Did not. I did.
Hey Trey, did you take that damage off of me the second time I got hit?
Yes.
Because I'm only at 282. I feel like
I can take off more damage. How much more damage do you want me to take off?
no. I okay. I just thought I got hit the second time for like 30.
Yeah, I can take off another
That's
30.
okay.
All right. I can't give it as well as as I took it, but you got 42 points of damage coming right at you.
That 32 was almost a crit.
That's the gayest
Yeah.
thing I've ever heard.
42. Got it.
What? 32 is almost a crit? Is that what you're saying? I don't see what's frou-frou about that.
Well, if you
Uh,
hold your mouse pointer over that 32, you'll see that he rolled a 19.
Oh, I'm talking to Dale. He said something
No, I
derogatory.
said that
About my rolling.
you said you can give it almost as good as you can take it.
All right, hang on. Back up. All right,
Go ahead, sorry.
back all the way up.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking
Okay.
about something else.
You can't go into these squares where these spikes are. They are keeping you in the arena.
Sorry, I thought it was going underneath something.
No.
All
no,
right.
no.
Okay. All right. So I'll stay put.
Okay. Next up is Vulcan, who has taken no damage yet, by the way.
Thanks. Appreciate you.
Target on your back.
Appreciate you pointing that out, brother.
Brother.
Uh, well, since Manacle came in to fight Vulcan, then Vulcan's gonna go 5, 10, over to here.
I'll give him a parting shot.
Okay.
What?
Yep. You.
I wasn't within 10.
Was he not within 10? I thought you attacked me or something. Sorry. Thought you were within 10.
Chris said you need to hold your damn horses.
Okay.
Because let's
Yeah,
see.
I don't think I was. I was up here.
Didn't you attack me? I thought you attacked me.
No, the only one that's been attacking you is Jonathan.
Really?
I did attack you.
You started
But
it.
you moved away.
Oh, no, I think he was...
No?
Yeah, no, you were here. You were within 10 feet of him, Vulcan.
All right. Bring it, Chris.
Bringing it with a vengeance. Boom!
All right,
And,
29 hits. Roll your damage.
25 points.
Vulcan finally takes damage. The mighty Vulcan.
Now, I would like to say that I am immune to slashing damage.
Yeah,
I
but
would
not...
like to say that.
You guys aren't immune from... Actually, hang on here. That's bullshit.
I mean, I've been
No,
waiting
just
this
like
whole
to say
time
it.
to say
You are
that we are immune to slashing damage.
you're immune from slashing from non-magical attacks that aren't adamantine. But
And we're magical weapons.
if you look under your stat block, it says magic weapons. The golem's weapon attacks are magical.
Not Chris's. I'm
Well, you have
kidding.
a point
Minus
there.
29. minus 25. All right.
All right, we're at the start now of round 4. It is...
No. I didn't get to attack.
Oh, that's right. Pardon me. My
well,
bad.
that's what you get for
Chris-
your bullshittery.
That's whatever, dude. You're the king of bullshittery. Chris stuck his little sword in my booty as I ran around.
Easy. Let's make our attacks and let's...
Hey. All right. I'm going to attack Manacle.
All right.
I'm going to slash him with my sword.
Oh, that's a miss.
And slash him with my sword.
That's hit. Go ahead and roll your damage on that second one. 18 points of slashing damage. I will take that off.
You're not immune to that, Manacle.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Does that end your turn?
Yes.
All right. Manacle.
Oh, no. And then 5, 10.
Okay, stop.
15.
Go back here. All right, Manacle, did you want to swipe at Vulcan as using your reaction as he moves outside of your range?
Of course.
All right. You miss with a 15. All right, Vulcan, continue.
That would end my turn.
All right, very good. Next up is Manacle. We're at the start of round 4.
Okay. He's gonna move up here and then do an attack on both one on each.
One on each. Okay, who's the first one against? And you cannot be in your opponent's square.
I know. I'm just having trouble. Okay. How's that? Okay. This one first. Right, that's right in front of me. I guess that's
In front of
this.
you,
Relax.
Parallax or
Parallax?
Steelheart? Okay,
Parallax.
Parallax, yeah.
Yeah, parallax. Yeah.
That's
Then,
23, and then the second one on Steelheart. Is that it? Is that
Yes.
correct? All right,
is correct.
both hit. So Parallax takes 22 slashing, and Steelheart takes 25 slashing.
Oh.
Okay. And that'll end my turn.
All right. Next up is Steelheart.
Okay.
Stokes.
Um. So I want to shove.
You
And,
want to what?
Yeah, I'm gonna do two things with my two attacks. I'm gonna punch. Is it called a punch? It's called a
Yeah,
slam.
it's called
I want to
slam.
slam. I want to slam him, and I want to shove him, which is like a grapple, but you can either move him 5 feet or knock him prone if
Okay.
you
Now,
if you succeed.
now shoving. That's going to take your action, which means that you don't get to slam too. That's going to be your full thing.
Oh! I thought it said in lieu of your one of your attacks. So grapple says the target of your grapple. I'm sorry, what does it say? When you take the attack action, you can forgo one of your weapon attacks to try to grapple your target.
Hang on.
And then
Hang on. That's true.
and then
Let me look. Hang on.
yeah, sure.
Sounds like some bullshittery if I've ever.
No, I gotta try something different. We're just slugging each other with swords.
You know, this must be like the loudest fight they've ever heard. Clang, 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 clang.
Iron swords being swung
Yeah.
at iron giants.
Exactly.
Shoving aside, though, isn't a grapple. Grapple's completely different.
The bigger
let's see
cells are
here.
probably really good.
Well, I don't mind doing a grapple. I thought shoving might be cool if I could shove him into these spikes or shoving him prone, and either one would work. But it sounds like it seemed like you resolve the shove like a grapple. If it works, then you can either knock him prone or knock him 5 feet away. But my question was actually, can I knock him 5 feet into these spikes, even if it doesn't move him 5 feet?
It's not going to be anything like, because here's the thing: these are all like big, log spikes, right?
It's not gonna tail him.
He's literally made of iron.
Yeah, but I'm made of iron, and I'm
It's like you're trying
Okay.
you're trying to impale a battleship onto a toothpick.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll do a tree trunk.
Okay. Well, I'll first do my slam attack. So can I do a slam attack and a
Yes.
shove? Oh,
Yes.
actually, remind me, what's the disadvantage of being prone when you're in melee?
Okay, so if you are prone and you are within melee, anyone within melee range of you has advantage on hitting you.
Okay.
But the shove, that does not knock you prone.
Oh. Okay.
All it does is knock you 5 feet to a different space.
Okay. I thought it could do one or the other. Okay,
No.
then I'll do a slam with my first attack.
On to who? Parallax?
Onto Parallax, yeah.
All right.
We'll do that first.
18 misses.
Misses. Okay. And then
You're literally getting a plus 13 from the stat block. Why are you rolling a 5?
I rolled a 1 earlier.
Okay. So there is nothing I can do to knock him prone then.
I mean, knocking somebody prone is kind of like class features, feats, that kind of thing.
I see.
Hang on, let me look, because I think you can do a trip. But see, tripping is like a battle master fighter thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me see.
Yeah, mine says that for shove, that you could do one or the other. But I'll do something else if I can't do that.
Wait, hang on. Let me try to find, because I'm using the books from that I have bought on Roll20, and they may be different. They may be updated. Let me look.
Yeah, I'm using this quick reference thing. Trying to take you down, Parallax.
Oh, don't worry, I'll go down.
Oh yeah, no, either to knock it prone or push it. You're right. Yep. The original wording says that you can do that. It is a contested strength action. So if you
Okay.
want to try to do that, you can. You can. So what
Awesome.
you if you're trying to knock him prone, you can use
I
the
am.
shove. It's going to be you're going to roll um, your you're going to roll your strength, and then he's going to roll his strength. And if he loses, then you've pushed him down, and then you can get advantage.
Okay. Well,
All
I rolled a
right.
1. So
So
beat that.
Parallax. Oh my God.
Okay. All right.
I
It's just
almost want to
like-
flip it and give it to him and say he reversed that.
Yeah, he did. I think did you roll a 1? Is that what you
I
did?
did, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
we're gonna penalize the fail. So
Got it.
Steelheart, you tried to bring Parallax to his knees and force him prone, and he in turn overpowered you. Steam coming out from under his plates as he pushes you down to the ground
Yeah, got
like
it.
a little
Yep.
bitch.
It's like a junior high, where you're trying to start a fight and you push him. What? Did you say something to me? Push him, and then he gets pushed back to the ground.
Oh yeah.
Flattened.
Now, good news, you still have your attack. Bad news, you're prone and you attack with disadvantage.
Yeah.
You still have your
No,
movement.
actually, I
If you want to get up and move, you can.
Yeah,
Getting up
sure.
costs half your movement.
Okay, I will definitely get up.
Okay? So you have
I
15
did
feet
my-
of movement left.
Yeah. I'm just going to move to there.
Okay.
And I think I have to end my turn because I missed a slam before I did this, which was really
It
bad.
took the place of
Bad
one of
move.
your attacks. You still have your other attack.
Okay. Then I'll try to slam him. Well, no, I'll try to I guess if I'm not completely humiliated, I'll try the contested strength shove again. I'll try to shove him to the
Oh
ground
my
this
God.
time.
Okay.
And I rolled a 2 this time, so beat that.
Beat a 9, Chris said.
All right, I'll do that. Let me get to the strength and then the.
Now
the
you didn't
strength.
roll a 1 this time, so I'm not going to have him reverse you like last time.
Yeah, I rolled a
exactly.
2. I rolled a
Yeah.
2.
21.
All right, solid.
I think we've learned a
Solid.
valuable lesson here. Sometimes
Mhm.
it's best to just attack.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
so
that was getting boring.
next, well, yeah, it was getting boring. Let's see what Parallax does now that it's his turn.
Well, I'm gonna shove him. No, I'm
God damn. I have to get up and go to work tomorrow. We're 18 minutes away from my bedtime.
kidding. Okay, all right. I'm gonna
So cut off the
Attack.
cute shit, cut the cute shit, and kill each other.
kill each other. That's what I like. Little things hitting each other. All right. Let's see what I'm going to do. I'm going to split up the attacks. I'll go ahead and put one on mechanical and one
Manacle.
on first. Manacle. Sorry, manacle. Manacle. And then the other one on oh shoot.
His name is literally right below his token.
No, we can't see.
Oh, we
him.
can't.
We can't see them.
Oh, you
Steelheart
can't?
is his name.
Oh,
Steelheart.
hang on.
We can only see our own labels. We can't see each other's.
Hang on.
All right.
That's my bad. You should start.
That's okay. We're just calling each other names anyway.
Exactly. This is
All
an
right.
attack
Pushing
on
each other
Everybody,
around.
everybody should be able to see everybody's name now.
Cool. And now this one's at Steelheart.
That's a crit.
What?
Go ahead
Oh
and
my
roll the
God.
damage on that. Ooh, this
Okay.
may be bad. This is 60, 10 plus 7.
Oh,
You want
I
some of
didn't roll very
these?
well.
Essay?
Wow, 3d10, and you rolled a 2, a 1, and a 3 on that second one.
Oh Lord.
So that's 32 total. You dodged a bullet there, Steelheart.
All
Yeah.
right. Minus
Okay.
32. Got it.
Parallax is gonna try to get out of this mess. 5.
You cannot move through someone
No,
else's
you-
square.
Oh,
yeah,
did
you're
I?
stuck in that mess.
5. Nope, can't.
Yeah,
I'm stuck in that mess.
You cannot
Can't
move
go in
through the
them.
spikes.
In them
Okay.
spiky boulders.
All right.
It's
That's
it's
that's
like
it.
it's like a 2-on-1 beatdown, except you're beating us down.
Yeah, I noticed.
Kinda,
Sorry,
yeah.
guys.
All right, Vulcan,
All right,
you're up. I'm sorry, what? What?
no,
Chris said?
that's it. That's my turn.
All right,
That's
Vulcan,
my
you're up. I'm going to kind of try to hurry you guys along because really I have to go to bed.
turn. No, I
Yeah.
dig it.
Okay, Vulcan,
Alright.
you're up.
I got it.
After
I'm
Vulcan is
gonna-
Manacle. Manacle will be thinking about what you're doing.
10,
Mm-hmm. I'm with you. I'm
15,
tired too.
20, 25, 30. I'm gonna get in the gangbang. Let's do a sword at the poison things mean nothing, correct?
Right.
You all have a
All right.
poison attack. You are all immune to poison. You can
This
try to
is-
do it if you want to. It's going to have 0 effect.
Just making sure. We're immune to slashing too. Sword
You're
at
immune to
manacle.
smashing from non-magical weapons that aren't
Sword.
adamantine. You're all using magical weapons.
Yeah.
Sword
yeah,
at
we're all met.
manacle. 31 slashing at manacle. Sword at
That
steel
hits.
heart.
That they both hit. So roll the damage or roll
22
damage on the
slashing
second
at the
one
steel
too.
heart.
All right, so Manacle takes 31. I'll take that off of his. And Steelheart, you took 22.
Got it.
Battling my turn.
Oof, Steelheart. All right. We're at start of round 5. Next up is Manacle.
Manacle is going to attack. Let's see, Parallax
Okay.
with 2 hits with a sword.
All right.
Well, try to hit first there, Pally.
Yeah.
19 misses, 26 hits. So Parallax takes 16. Oh wait, that was a slam. Hang on. Let me get. Were you wanting to slam or use the sword?
Sword.
Okay. All right. I'm just doing this for the damage. All right. 12 slashing
right.
damage.
Minus 12. Like Granny could hit better.
All right. Next up is. Does that end your turn, Manacle? Okay. Good.
Yes, it
Next
is.
up is Steelheart.
My turn. Freaking door was open.
All right.
Right, Barrymore? Yeah. I'm talking to somebody in chat. Y'all go ahead.
All right. Steelheart is going to. All right, fine. He'll swing his sword at Parallax.
All right.
Twice.
That's a miss, and his second one's a hit. Parallax, you take 24 points of damage.
Gotcha. What is- Okay. I will. No, sorry. That's not my turn yet. So
Steelheart,
Steelheart.
did you have anything else you wanted to do?
No, in my turn. Sorry.
All right, Parallax, you're up.
Okay, I will direct 2 attacks on Vulcan, who has only taken damage from.
Hang on, is Vulcan within? He is. Okay.
All right, let's see. And first attack, hit.
Yep.
Second attack, hit.
Both hit.
All
Roll
right.
the damage.
First one is that much damage.
Got it?
Second one
That much is
does
28, Chris said. A 2 and an 8 together is 28.
Gotcha. Sorry. There we go.
You take that much damage.
Got it.
So
All right.
total of 46.
I took off 28 and then I took off 18.
Cool. All right, there we go.
right.
And that's my turn.
Vulcan, you're up.
What? Who looks the worst?
I hate to
That would
say
be
this,
me, I think.
but Steelheart.
Oof. Well, since Parallax just attacked me,
Exactly.
I'll hit him. Parallax sword, hit.
Boom.
34 slashing. Parallax sword, hit. 17 slashing.
It's a total of 51 slashing damage.
And then Vulcan's gonna move 5.
Okay, hang on.
Yeah.
Chris
Manacle
said,
can get
did
me.
you want to try to attack him as he moves out of your range?
I do.
All right, go ahead and do your sword attack.
Do my damage or do my attack.
Do your attack,
see.
not your damage.
Do
You still
my
have to
attack.
try to hit him.
Exactly.
That's a miss. Manacle, did you want to miss him as he, or did you want to use your reaction to try to hit him as he moves out of your way? Manacle?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
28 hits. You take 30 slashing,
Yes.
Vulcan.
Minus 30. Got it.
Steelheart, did you want to do the same?
Yeah, Steelheart, did you want to use your reaction to hit him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Was he was close enough to me?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll swing. But I
15 misses. All right, Vulcan, is that in your turn?
15, 20, 25, 30. That ends Vulcan's turn.
All right, we are at the top of round 6. Manacled, you are up.
All right. I'm just gonna keep wailing, one on each of. We'll do.
You cannot
Parallax
move.
first,
You
and then-
cannot move into his square.
Yeah, that was accident.
You
That was
cannot
accident.
move into his square. All right.
Yes, it was a total accident. Stupid phone.
All right.
Um,
So
Yeah.
first attack at
Parallax,
Parallax
then,
is
Steelheart.
a hit, and then the second one at Steelheart is a miss. So you do 15 slashing to Parallax.
All right.
Who's looking bad now? All right. Does that end your turn? Did you want to move or anything?
Yes, that ends my turn.
All right. Next up is
my turn.
Stokes. Stokes, what
Alright.
are we doing?
We will swing at Parallax. Yeah, I'll swing a sword. Miss.
19 misses. 33 is a crit.
Oh,
Oh, this could be bad.
Let's
Make
get
up
do
for
it.
my miss.
Ooh, 36 slashing damage on Parallax. Got him.
Damn.
Oh, Parallax.
All right.
Oh, sweet
Oh,
baby
damn it.
Parallax.
Sorry, 1 second. It's not taking off.
You have
There
to
we
hit
go.
it. You have to hit enter at the end.
Yeah, I did. It just didn't
Okay.
do it for
Yeah.
some reason.
All right. Oof.
Okay, I'm gonna use movement.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move 5, 10,
Okay, pause there.
15.
Parallax, did you want to use your
Parallax is
reaction?
gonna come.
Or wait, hang
down.
on. You and
Oh.
Manacle both already used your reaction to attack Vulcan earlier when he moved out of the way.
Oh,
No,
Father.
they didn't. That was last turn.
Oh, that was last turn. But they don't get their reactions back until the start of their turn. So, Parallax or Manacle's got his reaction back. Parallax does not.
Okay. So then that was 5 10. Uh, no, that's 15. Okay. And so that's 20. And that's 25. Mm, and I'll go 30 to that.
Okay. All right. That way you
Any my
stay
turn.
within Manacle's melee range and do not provoke an attack of opportunity. Parallax, you're up.
All right.
Next up is Vulcan.
Yeah, Parallax will go ahead and make 2 attacks on Manacle. First attack, hit. Second attack, hit.
Both
Okay.
hit. Let's see the damage.
In the damage. And then, let's see the next one. Okay.
31 points of damage on Manacle. Let me
Cool. And
subtract
then
that.
Parallax will, Parallax will go 5, 10.
Wait, you're moving
15.
10 at a time.
Oh, am I doing? Okay. All right. Let me. Well, that would be the end of my movement anyway.
Gotcha.
So I'm still within 10 points, 10 feet of Manacle.
All
There
right.
we go.
Vulcan, you're up.
I will go 5, 10, 15, and I will attack Steelheart. First sword hit.
That hits. 21 slashing, Steelheart.
Second sword misses.
His bow scratch.
And move to there. And here. That's still within 10, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll end my turn.
All right. Next up then is start of round 7. Manacle is up. Manacle, what do you want to do?
It's gonna move, follow these guys, and then do the same thing. Attack either one. Well, which looks rougher? Can you tell?
Parallax easily looks rougher.
Okay, do both attacks on Parallax with the sword.
You're gonna
All right.
miss both attacks.
Hit. Both hit.
Okay, he's dead.
This should be it. Yeah. Yeah. The first attack does 20 slashing. He only had 10 hit points left. So Parallax's body or constructed form seizes up like a robot having some sort of attack, and then suddenly it sort of flexes and then grimaces in what could be construed as pain. Its fingers kind of curl in a what looks to be a terribly unnatural way, and then the green gas, the poison, just sort of floods out of him as as his form is just stricken like a dead scarecrow. All right.
There's a bit of a shudder, as well.
All right.
That'll end his turn.
All right. Very good. Steelheart, you're up next.
Okay. Steelheart is going to move over to Vulcan, who just attacked him, and swing back with his sword twice. And
Who are you attacking?
I'm attacking
It's
Vulcan
Okay.
twice with the sword. That's 1, and that's 2. So 1 hit.
Yeah, the first one hit. All right,
for
Vulcan.
32 slash.
You take
Ooh,
32
nice
points
hit.
of slashing, Vulcan. That was a nice hit.
A palpable hit.
That was-
Minus 32.
That was meaty.
Got it.
All right. We'll take Parallax out of initiative because he is defunct. Next up is Vulcan.
I guess I gotta hit Steel Heart, so sword attack
That hits.
for 19. Sword attack hits for 22.
A total of 41 points of damage, Sentinel.
Got it.
All right. Ooh,
And
Sentinel.
then I'm gonna move
Only flesh wound.
5 to here. And that'll end my turn.
Sentinel,
I
did
thought
you?
that was
Uh,
10.
Wait.
What?
Oh, do I get it? I get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking you if
I
you
thought
want
it was 10. That's why I moved
That's-
there. So I
that's
would
10.
have ended there. I'll end my turn there.
Okay.
Sneaky. All right.
We're at the top of round 7. Manacle is up.
Okay. Manacle's just gonna go straight to this guy and attack, which I think is Steel Heart
All right.
Yep.
twice.
Bring it.
That's a hit. Both hit. This might be the end. 23 slashing is more than Steelheart has. His form likewise breaks down, same as Parallax. The only two left now are Manacle and Vulcan. Manacle, did you want to move?
Yes. He will continue.
You still have 25 feet of movement, I think.
Stop right there.
All right.
I don't know if I can be there, but
The crowd roars.
Once he's
Yeah, you should be there.
once he's dead, he's no longer blocking that area.
okay.
All right. Next up then is Vulcan.
Well, I guess I'm going to hit the last guy standing. 20 for 22 slashing.
From now on, roll both attacks back to back, and then do the damage,
Got it.
so that we can just total
And
them up and they can take it off.
21. So 43.
43. All right. Vulcan, did you want to do anything else?
No, at this point it doesn't matter.
All right. We are in round 8. The crowd is going apeshit as 2 iron golems are already down. Manacle, you're up.
I'm gonna hit the other guy left standing.
All right. That's a hit.
Vulcan.
Both hit. That's 47 points of damage on Vulcan.
Got it. Minus. Got it.
All right. Next up is Vulcan.
2 sword hits. So first hits.
Hits.
Second hits.
That's back-to-back 19s. We've had a lot of 19s tonight.
19 slashing. 21 slashing. So 40.
Total of 40 slashing on Manacle.
Okay.
Minus 40. Oh, I did 30. Minus 10.
That ends my turn.
Hang on a minute. Did I? I didn't take the earlier damage off. The 43. I didn't take that off of yours earlier.
Okay.
Hagar. Okay. We're at the top now of round 9. Manacle, you're up.
And I will try the slam and then 1 sword attack.
Okay.
Sword first, then the slam.
Sword hits. Slam hits. Sword does 24. Slam does 17. That is 41 points combined of damage, Vulcan.
Got it.
Vulcan is up next.
Does slam do anything to me?
No, slam hits you. It's just two different types of melee attacks. He can use a sword or he can slam.
Okay. So I'll swing a sword at him. Miss. Sword at him. Hit. 17 slashing.
All right.
That ends my turn.
Minus 17. Very good. We're at the top now of round 10. Manacle, you're up.
Okay. 2 sword hits.
29 hits, 25 hits. Vulcan, you take 46 points of damage.
46. Okay.
All right, Vulcan, it is your turn.
2 sword attacks. 33 hits.
Ooh, a crit.
And 18 misses.
So roll the damage on that. Oh, 28 plus 11, 39 points of damage to Manacle. And I'll take that off of him.
Must be getting close now, huh?
Y'all are both at the same level.
Wow.
We are at round 1.1.
Crowd's getting even wilder because it's so close.
All right, Manacle, you're up.
2 slam hits. Just to mix it up.
Now, the only difference between them literally is that slam does less damage.
Okay, well.
I'm just pointing that out
That's
to
fine.
you. I'm just pointing that out to you.
Okay.
It's
Thank
fine.
you.
You're welcome.
But go ahead and do the slams.
All right, that's 34 points of damage onto Vulcan.
That is enough to kill me. By 1.
All right, Manacle,
Whoa!
how do you end your last opponent?
He, since it was the slam, it was like an uppercut that breaks his neck, and his head kind of hangs off the back by just a few strands. And then he stiffens and falls with a big thud.
All right, and as Vulcan goes
Nice.
down, most of the crowd goes nuts. There's a few people that's like, wait a minute, that's not fair, that's not kosher, that's not, you know. There's a few whiners out there.
Because they had money on me.
Yeah. So let's see. Loomis, you won 150 gold pieces
All right.
for betting on the winning construct.
Okay.
And the rest of you win nothing, and I want you to think about what happened here tonight. And I want you to think about how bad you are and what you could have maybe done different. I'm joking. It was actually pretty close.
That's terrible.
Almost at the,
Mhm.
you know, it was pretty crazy there because, yeah, they were down to both of them were at 33 for a second there, and I was like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? It was a nail biter in the end.
Uh-huh.
All right.
I did
so-
not see that. I did not see that ending. I thought Dale was gonna win it by a landslide.
I have one question, kind of from earlier, but Cole has a pouch full of money that he got from the constable, and I'm wondering how much is in the pouch.
I don't know. I feel like I ought to shortchange you rather than giving you what it was because, like, you just got handed a pouch of money and then we're so incurious about what was in it.
Well, he took the pouch. He held on to it.
He
I
did,
feel
but
like
you know.
you should give him twice as much because clearly money doesn't matter to Cole.
Oh, so
Alright.
Soren
thing
Lawrence,
is-
Soren Lawrenson would have opened the bag and spilled it out on the table and bitten each one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
but
seemed
but
rude. Being rude
I
is
was
fine.
trying not to be rude in front of the constable, so I kept my composure, and so I did not do that in front of the constable.
All right. Stokel, there was 150 gold pieces inside the bag.
All right, got it. I may or may not share with my teammates.
I mean, that's fair. Yeah. You would be a better steward of their money than they are, probably.
So do we each put 42.5 gold on our?
Oh no, I got it. I got it.
Yeah.
I may tell you about it later.
Uncle Stokel's got your money. He may just hang on to it for you. Sort of like Uncle Soren.
Hey,
back
Uncle
in the
Soren
day.
was merely the bank that kept us afloat.
All right. Well, good night, chat.
I think
Good night,
I think
good night,
Loomis
chat.
is the big winner tonight.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Yeah.
He won the.
Yay!
Who won the
Yeah.
last time? Do you remember?
It was. I think I did. I think I won the last one. I want to
Sounds
say
right.
I did.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, in Chris's mind, he wins every time.
Well, that's true. He is a legend in his own mind.
He is. The way he sings it.
The way he sings it, yeah, exactly.
All right.
Yeah,
well,
yeah. By the
we're
way,
gonna go
I wrote Crossington. So just
Yeah,
let you
yeah,
know.
yeah.
All right. Well, we will see you guys next time.
All right,
So-
thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Dangerous
everybody.
times abound.
Have a good
Thank
night.
you.
Sorry I was a little late tonight. Good night.
Oh,
Glad to
it's
see
all
all
right.
of
Have a
you.
good night.